It's not lost on me that this thing is pretty janky. Well, hello everybody. Today is a special day. It is my 5th wedding anniversary. So this video is about the gift that I'm giving my wife. So essentially every wedding anniversary has like a theme assigned to it, like paper or gold or diamond or whatever. The 5th wedding anniversary is known as the wood anniversary. You give your spouse a gift made out of wood. So I thought it would be special to travel back to the place where I asked Margaret to be my wife and collect some wood from that area and make her a gift, which I did, and which I almost died doing. That area is not meant to be visited by a Subaru. When I asked her to marry me, I had a Jeep. Anyway, I made it. That's for another video. Yeah, so I'm going to show some scenes and stuff at the end of this video of me going down there harvesting the wood, and you know, a little bit of me making the project and everything, but I think that we should get started with my message to my wife on my 5th wedding anniversary. I want to take this moment to talk directly to Margaret, my beautiful wife. It's not lost on me that this thing I made kind of sucks. I'm not a great craftsman, not a very good painter, but you get the idea. It's a sunrise coming over the mountains, and that image reminds me of who you are and what you've brought to my life. My whole life, anytime I heard somebody say, she's the light of my life, or he's the light of my life, I thought it was fucking corny. I never put any thought into what it meant until I met you. The second I met you, I knew right away what that saying meant. Margaret, before I met you, my life was like camping on top of a mountain at nighttime. It was still cool. I was still on top of a mountain, but I couldn't see that well. I'd walk around in the dark and I'd stumble over obstacles that I couldn't see because it was night. And I could sort of feel that there are all these cool experiences and things to see, but I couldn't because the sun hadn't come up. When you came into my life, you illuminated it. I can see more clearly by your presence. All of a sudden, all of those obstacles that I would stumble around in the dark over, I could see them now and I could avoid them. All those cool things on top of the mountain to be experienced, I could see now because the sun came up. And I had somebody to experience them with. You illuminate the lives of everyone around you. That's your power. That's why you're here. And there's nothing I could say or do that could repay you for that. But I do want you to know that's how I feel. That's what you brought to my life. There's a path in front of me now that I can see because of the light that you shine. And I realize that that path is big enough for 2 people. You've given me a future, something to work towards. Margaret, you're the best person I know. You're my favorite person and my most beautiful friend. Happy anniversary. I love you so much. It was by this tree right down here that I asked Margaret to be my wife 6 years ago. It was right here, in that spot, that I asked Margaret to be my wife. Well, it was one of these trees anyway. I found this on the ground out here. And for those of you who know, it's interesting because Margaret and I met at a dice game. Serendipity. I thought I'd throw this in a video. I don't know if this makes this more romantic or more stupid, but the area that I had to go to is not appropriate to reach in a Subaru. And I came up on an incline on the way out that I almost fucking died. My car would not get up and I started sliding back off a mountain and shit. Obviously my soul is cold as ice and everything, so I wasn't really afraid, but it was definitely insane. Like, it was a near thing. I had to put my car into X mode and shit. I had to go up over a rock and a cliff. Like, I'm sure I fucked my car up, but anyway. What? What I'm trying to do here is create a palette of like a sunrise. I don't know how to do this. Okay, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Again, Margaret, happy anniversary. I love you so much.